Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. First of all, happy Independence Day to all of you. Now today we are going to complete our Eduteria ke practice sets. Now from set number 1 to 12 we have already completed. You can find that video in the playlist section. Now today we are going to complete 13 to 18. All of the sets should be completed after this video. So without wasting time, let's start our video. The first question is, consider the following statement about the International Organization for Mediation, IOMED. Now, this is a China-led initiative. Absolutely correct. Second statement is, the initiative started with 30 countries, including developing countries of Africa, Latin America, Southeast Asia, and Central Asia. So the second statement is wrong because more than 30 countries were part of this initiative. Also, आपके इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए बता दूं, द हेडक्वार्टर ऑफ दिस इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ मीडिएशन, दिस हैज बीन एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन हांगकांग. ठीक है, the headquarter is in Hong Kong. So more than 30 countries are there in this, and also the countries of the global south have also actively agreed to this international organization for mediation. Okay, so the correct answer is only one. Next is, researchers from which IIT have found evidence of human habitation in Kutch dating back at least 5,000 years before the Harappa era. So the correct answer is IIT Gandhinagar. Consider the following statement related to Chenab Rail Bridge. It is the world's highest railway bridge, situated at 359 meters above the Chenab. Absolutely correct. Also, the other name is Anji Khat Bridge. ये भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. We have to tell the false statement here. So पहला statement तो हमारा absolutely correct है. Second statement अगर हम देखें तो the length of the bridge is 1251 meters. So this is absolutely correct. 1315 meter, that is 1.3 kilometers इसकी length है. So the second statement is false. हमें यहाँ पे false statement बताना है. So हमारा second यहाँ पे false statement होगा. Next is, Bharat Gen is adapted for 22 languages. Absolutely correct. Next is, Bharat Gen is India's first multilingual AI model. Absolutely correct. दोनों के दोनों statement हमारे यहाँ पे सही है. Which of the following schemes are for the antenatal care ANC services provided on the 9th of every month? So this scheme is under the PMSMA scheme, that is the प्रधानमंत्री सुरक्षित मातृत्व योजना. ठीक है, मातृत्व योजना नहीं, अभियान है, ए से अभियान है. सो हमारे यहाँ पे सी करेक्ट आंसर होगा. नेक्स्ट है, which nano enzyme was developed by IISC? So this nano enzyme was developed by platelet blocker. What is the India's rank in the World Economic Forum Global Gender Gap Index of 2025? So the rank of India is 131. Next है, who won the Miss Universe 2024 title? It was won by Victor Kajed Thelvik and she belongs from Thailand. Next है, consider the following statement about the United Nations Population Fund report of 2025. India's population will be 1.4 billion in 2025. Absolutely correct statement है हमारा. Next, it is expected to reach 1.7 billion in next 40 years. Absolutely correct है. And India's fertility rate is 2.1. Now ये statement हमारा गलत है because the fertility rate of India has declined from 2.1 to 1.9. ठीक है, so only the first and second statement here are true. Next is, what is India's first vertical lift railway bridge constructed? So it has been constructed in Rameshwaram and it is known as Pamban Bridge. Also it was inaugurated by PM Modi. ठीक है, so ये important है, याद रखना. Next is, which country will chair the 68th session of the UN Commission on Narcotic Drugs for the first time? So India is going to get the chairmanship of the commission. Which tiger reserve have been officially designated as India's 57 tiger reserve? Now India का 67 tiger reserve is Ratapani tiger reserve. इसके बाद माधव tiger reserve has also been designated. ठीक है, गुरु घासीदास it is in छत्तीसगढ़. So ये भी गुरु घासीदास तिमोर पिंगला भी इंपॉर्टेंट है हिस्सा. बट 57 टाइगर रिजर्व की मैं बात करूं तो वो है रातापानी. तो क्वेश्चन है हमारा, the postal department launched the भूमि पॉलिसी. नो, the statement is incorrect. भूमि पॉलिसी जो लॉन्च हुई थी वो कर्नाटका गवर्नमेंट ने की थी. दैट इज वाई हमारा ए फॉल्स है, आर हमारा ट्रू है, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली यही ऑप्शन हमारे पास बचा जो कि ट्रू होगा. Next is Parliament will present an impeachment motion against Justice Yashwant Verma, currently serving in which High Court? So he is serving in the Allahabad High Court. So B हमारा यहाँ पे correct answer होगा. Next देखते हैं. Which country will host the 12th BRICS Parliamentary Forum? Correct answer is India. Where has India's first diabetes biobank been established? So ये चेन्नई में establish हुआ है. In which state was the Ganges River dolphin satellite tagging conducted? So this was conducted in the state of Assam. Where was the 10th International Forest Fair held in India? It was held in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Which state handicraft Gharchola recently received the GI tag? So Gharchola is the GI tag of Gujarat and it belongs to the handicrafts category. Next है हमारा क्रॉपिक इनिशिएटिव पे क्वेश्चन है. क्रॉपिक विल यूज द एआई बेस्ड मॉनिटरिंग क्रॉप मॉनिटरिंग. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. द स्कीम विल बी स्टार्टेड फॉर रबी एंड खरीफ क्रॉप्स एंड इट इज अंडर द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर. सो दोनों के स्टेटमेंट हमारे यहाँ पे जो है वो सही है. हमें बताना है यहाँ पे फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट. सो डी हमारे यहाँ पे करेक्ट आंसर होगा. नेक्स्ट इज हु इज होस्टिंग द 10th इंडिया इंटरनेशनल साइंस फेस्टिवल? इट इज गोइंग टू बी होस्टेड बाय IIT गुवाहाटी. 21 क्वेश्चन हमारा रह गया था बट उसको भी देख लेते हैं. विच वॉज इंडिया फर्स्ट बायो बिटुमेन नेशनल हाईवे सेक्शन इनॉग्रेटेड? तो ये नागपुर में इनॉग्रेट हुआ है. नेक्स्ट है विच कंट्री हैज बीन चूजन एज द चेयर फॉर द इंडो पैसिफिक इकोनॉमिक फ्रेमवर्क फॉर प्रोस्पेरिटी IPEF? So this initiative was started by India. Chairmanship has been given to India. Which renowned environmentalist known as Vriksha Mata recently passed away? So the name is Tulsi Gowda. 38th National Games were held in Uttarakhand. Next, the Time Person of the Year, Donald Trump, who won the singles title at the Syed Modi International Badminton Tournament held in Lucknow. So it was won by PV Sindhu. Which is India's first zoo certified by IGBC as eco-friendly zoo? So this is an important question. Correct answer है दुर्गेश अरण्या जूलॉजिकल पार्क. ई श्रम पोर्टल से रिलेटेड ये क्वेश्चन है. उत्तर प्रदेश रैंक फर्स्ट इन प्रोवाइडिंग एम्प्लॉयमेंट. करेक्ट. महाराष्ट्र रैंक सेकंड. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. बिहार रैंक थर्ड. तो तीनों यहाँ पे हमारे एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट दिए हैं. सो डी इज गोइंग टू बी द आंसर. India-Israel Drive 3.0 skilled workers are being selected from which state for employment opportunity in Israel? So correct answer is Uttar Pradesh. India and which country jointly conducted the Sinbax military exercise in Pune? So Sinbax जो military exercise है ये है हमारे इंडिया एंड कंबोडिया की. नेक्स्ट इज वर्ल्ड्स फर्स्ट कैंसर वैक्सीन की यहाँ पे बात है. सो हमें बताना है यहाँ पे फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट कौन सा है. डेवलप किया है रशिया ने. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. mRNA वैक्सीन है. दैट इज मैसेंजर RNA वैक्सीन. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. एंड इट इज नॉट अ ट्रेडिशनल वैक्सीन बट अ ट्रीटमेंट फोकस्ड. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. सबके सब स्टेटमेंट यहाँ पे हमारे सही हैं. सो नन ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट इज फॉल्स हियर. UNEP लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट अवार्ड पे क्वेश्चन है. इट इज UNEP's हाईएस्ट एनवायरमेंटल अवार्ड. सो एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट है. इंडिया एनवायरमेंटलिस्ट माधव गडगिल वॉज ऑनर्ड. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. दोनों स्टेटमेंट हमारे यहाँ पे सही है. एंड आपको ये भी पता होना चाहिए UNEP का जो हेडक्वार्टर है ये नायरोबी में है. नायरोबी इन केन्या. ओके. नेक्स्ट इज which state was recognized as the go-to global destination for 2025 by the Wall Street Journal? So this is Madhya Pradesh, who has been appointed as the chairperson of the National United Nations Internal Justice Council. So this is Justice Madan B. Lokul. Which country has developed the world's fastest train with a speed of 450 kilometers an hour? This is China. Asian Youth and Junior Weightlifting Championship 2024 पे ये क्वेश्चन है. Now India won 33 medals including 7 gold, 16 silver and 10 bronze. Absolutely correct statement है. हमें यहाँ पे false statement बताना है. Joshna Sabar from Bihar set a new Asian record by winning 3 gold medals. So this statement is wrong. अब इसकी जगह पे correct statement क्या होगा ये आप मुझे comment section में बताएंगे. अगर मैं false statement की बात करूँ so only the second statement here is false. Which has become the most visited destination in Uttar Pradesh surpassing the Taj Mahal? Obviously it is the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. Feb 22 को इनॉग्रेशन हुआ था इसका. ध्यान रखना अगर क्वेश्चन पेपर थोड़ा सा फैक्चुअल साइड में आता है तो ये क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. विच स्टेट हैज लॉन्च द अरुण हिमवीर मिशन to increase the market access for farmers, self-help groups, FPOs and cooperatives. So this initiative has been started by Arunachal Pradesh. Also Arunachal Pradesh ने the year 2025 से 35 तक declare किया है the decade of hydropower. First state to implement the uniform civil code, this is Uttarakhand. Ranjana Desai was the chairman of the UCC commission. Which rocket did ISRO use to launch the SpaceX mission from Sriharikota? This becomes an important question. SpaceX mission क्या था ये भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. It was the space docking mission of ISRO. तो ये लॉन्च किया गया था PSLV C60 पे. इंटरनेशनल ह्यूमन सॉलिडारिटी डे ऑब्जर्व कब किया जाता है? इट इज ऑब्जर्व्ड ऑन 20th December. नेक्स्ट इज हु वॉन द FIDE वुमेन्स Rapid Championship 2024 held in New York? So Koneru Humphrey has won it. Which airline was rated as one of the worst airlines in the world by the Air Health Score report? So Indigo Airlines. Most favored nation clause दिया गया था इंडिया को and it has been suspended recently by the Switzerland. ठीक है. Next है who was the chief guest who was the chief guest country's president at the 76th Republic Day? It was Indonesia, Prabowo Subianto. Who was awarded the Sahitya Academy Award of 2024 for Hindi for poetry collection Main Jab Tak Aayi Bahar? So this has been given to Gagan Gill. Who is the current chairperson of the National Human Rights Commission? So he is V. Ramasubramaniam, who has been announced as the official broadcaster partnership for Hockey India League 2024-25. So this is Doordarshan. Next is which IIT completed a 410-meter Hyperloop test track in collaboration with startup TUTR, advancing vacuum-based train technology. So this is IIT Madras. So let's now move to our set number 14. Set number 14 देखते हैं आप. Now, who has secured the first position in the Hurun's India list of philanthropists for charitable works? And this is important. So correct answer है हमारा शिवनादर. Which female loco pilot from Hyderabad has been selected to operate the Riyadh metro? It is Indra Igalpati. According to the Economic Survey of 2023-24, what is the female labor force participation rate in India? And this is very important. So the PLFS rate is 37% for women. Which company has recognized as one of the best companies for women in India for the 9th consecutive years in 2024? So this is DBS Bank. Next is, where was the 18th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas 2025 conference held? It was held in Bhubaneswar and the chief guest was the President of Trinidad and Tobago. Where was the world's first high altitude para sports center established? So it was established in Leh. First analog mission भी है, ये भी ले में हुआ था. First dark sky reserve की मैं बात करूं, that is the हानले नेशनल पार्क, ये भी हमारे ले में ही है. अगर मैं फर्स्ट डार्क स्काई रिजर्व की बात करूं तो ये ले में है. डार्क स्काई पार्क की मैं बात करूं फर्स्ट तो ये है पेंच टाइगर रिजर्व विच इज इन महाराष्ट्र. ठीक है, ये सारे पॉइंट्स आपको याद रखने हैं. दीज आर अ बिट कंफ्यूजिंग पॉइंट बट यू नीड टू नो. Which brand has been launched by the government of India to help marginalized artisan communities sell their products? So this becomes an important question. So this is the Tulip brand. Important question है, ये आ सकता है एग्जाम में. Now the Kera project supported by World Bank. Now let us see the options. हमें बताना है करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट कौन से हैं. केरला गवर्नमेंट का प्रोजेक्ट है, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. इम्प्लीमेंटेड ओवर द नेक्स्ट 5 years, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. टू हेल्प रीस्टार्ट कल्टीवेशन ऑफ रबर एंड कार्डमम, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट, बिकॉज रबर की भी हाईएस्ट प्रोडक्शन केरला में होती है, कार्डमम की भी हाईएस्ट प्रोडक्शन केरला में होती है. इन एडिशन टू दैट केरला इज ऑल्सो द लार्जेस्ट प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ स्पाइसेस. दैट इज वाई हमारे यहाँ पे तीनों के तीनों स्टेटमेंट सही हैं. स्टेटमेंट 1 और 3 तो कोलैबोरेट कर रहे हैं दूसरे को. कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट रिलेटेड टू ये थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे मिस्ड है. बाल ट्रैवल फेस्टिवल है आई गेस. अगर ये इसमें यहाँ पे कुछ एरर है तो आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बता देना, मैं उसको पिन कर दूंगा विद द करेक्ट ऑप्शंस. इट इज द लार्जेस्ट एशियाज लार्जेस्ट ओपन एयर ट्रेड फेयर, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट है हमारा. नेक्स्ट इज इट वॉज हेल्ड इन वेस्ट बंगाल, ये हमारा गलत है. कार्तिक पूर्णिमा डे पे सेलिब्रेट होता है. सो 1 and 3 हमारा यहाँ पे करेक्ट है. सेकंड स्टेटमेंट इज नॉट करेक्ट. हु ऑथर्ड द बुक व्हाई भारत मैटर्स? सो दिस वाज ऑथर्ड बाय S. Jaishankar. In Ranji Trophy, which team player marks the highest partnership 606 runs की partnership हुई थी गोवा की टीम में. Which institution secured the first position on the National Institutional Ranking Frameworks of 2024? So this was IISc Bangalore. Asia's Men Hockey Championship अगस्त 2025 में राजगीर बिहार में ये हेल्ड होने वाली है. नेक्स्ट इज इंडिया टाइगर रिजर्व के बारे में यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन है. नाउ द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज Guru Ghasidat Simur Pingla Tiger Reserve has declared 56 reserve. Absolutely correct. This will be the second largest in due to its area more than 2800 square kilometers. So the second statement is wrong. फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट हमारा करेक्ट है. अगर मैं टाइगर रिजर्व की बात करूं तो लार्जेस्ट टाइगर रिजर्व जो है वो नागार्जुन श्रीशैलम टाइगर रिजर्व है. सेकेंड लार्जेस्ट कौन सा है ये आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताएंगे. ठीक है. सो यहाँ पे करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट हमें बताना है. सो करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट हमारा यहाँ पे हो जाएगा ओनली द फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट. अकॉर्डिंग टू विच रिपोर्ट द 50% ऑफ वुमेन इन द वर्ल्ड आउट ऑफ द वर्कफोर्स are due to the caregiving responsibilities. So this is a report by International Labour Organization. New women-driven service launched by Delhi Metro in 2024. What is the name of this service? It is She Rides. Next है, which company was awarded the Green World Environment Award of 2024? So the award has been given to Coal India Limited. Which woman was honored with the Infosys Award 2024 in the field of mathematics? So this award was given to Neena Gupta. India's new communication satellite GSAT N2 पे ये क्वेश्चन है. It was launched by SpaceX via Falcon 9 rocket. False statement बताना हमें. First statement absolutely correct है. The satellite weighs 4700 kg. Absolutely correct. मोबाइल इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी ड्यूरिंग फ्लाइट्स को इनेबल करेगा. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. सो ऑल ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट्स आर करेक्ट. दैट इज वाई फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट हमारा यहाँ पे कोई भी नहीं है. नेक्स्ट इज विच सुप्रीम कोर्ट जज वॉज अपॉइंटेड चेयरपर्सन ऑफ द सुप्रीम कोर्ट लीगल सर्विसेज कमिटी? सो करेक्ट आंसर इज सूर्यकांत, जस्टिस सूर्यकांत. Who won the gold medal in women's wrestling 76 kg category at the World Military Championship of 2024? This is Ritika Hooda. Which state gave 100% exemption on road tax and registration fee for electric vehicles? This is Telangana. Consider the following statement about the National Education Conference Gyan Kumbh. It was held in Puducherry. पहला स्टेटमेंट तो हमारा ये है. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट है. एंड इट वॉज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड बाय एडुकेशन कल्चर उत्थान न्यास इन कोलैबोरेशन विद AICET. सो दोनों के दोनों स्टेटमेंट हमारे सही हैं. सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. Where did Union Agriculture and Farmer Welfare Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan inaugurate the 13th National Seed Congress? And this question becomes important. So ये inaugurate हुआ था वाराणसी में. शुक्रयान मिशन 1 will be launched in which year? Very very important question. ये launch होने वाला है 2028 में. वैभव सूर्यवंशी, the youngest player signed in the IPL, belongs to Bihar. बिहार में भी समस्तीपुर district to be specific. Which country topped the Sustainable Trade Index 2024 released by the Hendrik Foundation and IMD for the third consecutive year? So it has been topped by New Zealand. Agni Warrior joint military exercise was conducted between Indian Army and which country? Indian Army and Singapore. Who secured the first position in Fortune list of 100 most influential industrialists? So this is Elon Musk. After major defeat in the recent election, which party's leader Rishi Sunak resigned? Important question है. इस तरह के क्वेश्चन BPSC में आते हैं. So he was the leader of Conservative Party. Where was the world's largest dinosaur skeleton auction held? So this was held recently in Paris. Which country has banned social media use for children under the age of 16 years? Very very important question. Correct answer है हमारा इसका Australia. Which European country announced a burqa ban effective from January 1st, 2025? So ये फ्रांस ने recently announce किया है burqa ban. No, this is not France but Switzerland. Which country has announced the closure of the student direct stream visa program for students from India and 14 other countries? So this is Canada. Next is which country has emerged a major destination for India's defense export? Armenia. Armenia के पहले Philippines is also one of the major country which is contributing to the which is contributing to the Indian defense export. Consider the following statement about the BRICS Youth Scientist Forum. Now we have to consider the options here. करेक्ट ऑप्शन हमें बताना है ऑल ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट्स। अब सारे स्टेटमेंट देख लेना, सारे के सारे स्टेटमेंट यहाँ पे करेक्ट है। लिग्नोसैट, फर्स्ट वुडन सैटेलाइट ऑफ जापान। हु इज द न्यू सेक्रेटरी जनरल ऑफ इंटरपोल? इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है। करेक्ट आंसर है वैल्दिसी उर्क्विजा। नाउ नेशनल लीगल सर्विसेज अथॉरिटी नालसा, ठीक है, नालसा पे क्वेश्चन है। दिस वाज इनैक्टेड अंडर आर्टिकल 39A, ठीक है, इक्वल जस्टिस एंड फ्री लीगल एड, दैट इज एन डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी, ये पता होगा आपको। करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट हमें बताना है 1987 में इनैक्ट हुआ था, कॉन्स्टिट्यूट हुआ था नालसा 1995 में अंडर द लीगल सर्विसेज एक्ट। जस्टिस सूर्यकांत इज द एग्जीक्यूटिव चेयरपर्सन, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट। फ्री लीगल सर्विस टू द वीकर सेक्शन, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट। सारे के सारे स्टेटमेंट हमारे यहाँ पे करेक्ट है। इंडिया हैज सबमिटेड अ बिड टू होस्ट द ओलंपिक्स फॉर द ईयर 2036। FIH हॉकी स्टार अवार्ड्स, ये ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है आपके लिए, बट स्टिल यहाँ पे करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट हमसे पूछा गया है। बेस्ट प्लेयर एंड गोलकीपर के बारे में करेक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन है। द इवेंट वॉज नॉट हेल्ड एट दुबई, दैट इज वाई, ये हमारा करेक्ट आंसर है। फर्स्ट इंडियन वुमेन टू विन द मिस ग्रैंड इंटरनेशनल 2024 टाइटल इज रचल गुप्ता। ओके, नाउ बैलन डी'ओर अवार्ड से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन है। मेंस कैटेगरी में स्पेनिश मिडफील्डर रोड्री वॉन इट, सो दिस इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट। वुमेन्स कैटेगरी में आइटिना बोनमाटी वॉन इट, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट। हमें बताना है यहाँ पे फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट, सो नन ऑफ द गिवन स्टेटमेंट इज फॉल्स। हु इज इंडियाज हाईएस्ट सेंचुरी मेकर इन वनडे इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट? करेक्ट आंसर है हमारे यहाँ पे स्मृति मंदाना। Which film won the Golden Peacock Award for Best Film at the 55th International Film Festival held in Goa? So this is Toxic. Now next is who won the Under-8 World Cadet Chess Championship title? Divith Reddy. Now India's best police station पे ये question है। केरला का एक police station है which has been designated the world's best police station. Now the list was released by Ministry of Home Affairs. Correct. राजेंद्र नगर पुलिस तेलंगाना ओडिशा रैंक फर्स्ट एंड सेकेंड। यहाँ पे हमारे सारे के सारे स्टेटमेंट सही है। ओके, डी इज गोइंग टू बी द करेक्ट आंसर। विच कंट्री वॉन द डेविस कप बाय डिफीटिंग द नीदरलैंड्स? इट वाज वॉन बाय इटली। वेयर डिड द स्पीकर ऑफ लोकसभा इनॉग्रेटेड इंडियाज फर्स्ट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन म्यूजियम? ये सोनीपत में इनॉग्रेट हुआ है। विच कंपनी वॉज अवॉर्डेड द टाइटल ऑफ वर्ल्ड्स मोस्ट सस्टेनेबल एल्युमिनियम कंपनी ऑफ 2024? दिस इज हिंदाल्को इंडस्ट्रीज। Let's now start with the set number 15. Now, Animal Health and Disease Control Program Veterinary Medicine Centers पे question है। The main aim is to distribute only branded veterinary items की तो बात ही नहीं हुई है, generic medicines की बात हुई है for veterinary things. So first statement हमारा wrong है, second and third statement हमारा automatically यहाँ पे correct हो जाएगा। Regarding the practice of contesting elections from multiple constituencies, which statement is false? So यहाँ पे constitutional provision require candidate winning from multiple state to resign from all except one says. This is not a constitutional provision, but this is mentioned under the Representation of People Act 1951. ठीक है, RP Act में दिया है, constitutional provision नहीं है, that is why C हमारे यहाँ पे false statement है। प्रधानमंत्री मातृ वंदना योजना पे ये क्वेश्चन है। ट्रू स्टेटमेंट हमें बताना है। 2017 में स्कीम आई थी अंडर द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ वुमेन, करेक्ट। मैटरनिटी बेनिफिट इज ऑल्सो प्रोवाइडेड, दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट। 5,000 in 3 installment, दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट। एंड देन फॉर सेकेंड चाइल्ड लम सम ऑफ 6,000 इज प्रोवाइडेड, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट। सारे के सारे स्टेटमेंट यहाँ पे करेक्ट। Kessler syndrome is related to it, no, it is related to density of space debris in the low earth orbit. C हमारा करेक्ट आंसर है। Hero Rats is an health initiative that is used to cure the tuberculosis. India's first super capacitor unit has been installed in, important question है, ये इंस्टॉल हुआ है कन्नूर में। रतन टाटा was awarded the पद्म विभूषण in the year 2008. WHO ने रिसेंटली डिक्लेयर किया है इंडिया को ट्रैकोमा फ्री। ट्रैकोमा एक बैक्टीरियल इन्फेक्शन है रिलेटेड टू आइस, सो हमारा नन ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट इज इनकरेक्ट क्योंकि दोनों स्टेटमेंट हमारे यहाँ पे करेक्ट है। WMO कौन सी कंट्री ने डाना साइक्लोन का नाम दिया है? सो द नेम इज कतर। कतर ने has given the name of the cyclone Dana. India's first biomanufacturing institute, BRIC National Agri Food Biomanufacturing Institute के बारे में हमें बताना है कि which of the following statement is false. So यहाँ जितने स्टेटमेंट दिए हैं सारे के सारे करेक्ट हैं, so none of them is false. World Justice Project WJP Rule of Law Index के बारे में यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन है and we have to tell the correct statement यहाँ पे सो ऑल ऑफ द गिवन स्टेटमेंट दैट इज डेनमार्क सिक्योर्ड द फर्स्ट पोजीशन, इंडिया का रैंक 79 था, एंड इंडेक्स जो है दैट इज बेस्ड ऑन 8 इंडिकेटर्स, सारे के सारे स्टेटमेंट हमारे यहाँ पे सही है। ग्लोबल मल्टी डायमेंशनल पॉवर्टी इंडेक्स, विच कंट्री हैज द हाईएस्ट नंबर ऑफ पुअर पीपल, सो ये इंडिया है। नेशनल मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट म्यूजियम, ये कौन सा डिपार्टमेंट इस्टेब्लिश करेगा, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कल्चर। 2024 SCO समिट कहाँ पे हेल्ड हुई थी, इट वाज हेल्ड इन द 2024 शंघाई कोऑपरेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन समिट हेल्ड हुई थी हेड्स ऑफ द स्टेट की इस्लामाबाद, वेयर आवर फॉरेन मिनिस्टर एस जयशंकर वेंट, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट इज मालाबार, विच कंट्री इज नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ मालाबार क्वाड्रिलेटरल वार एक्सरसाइज, तो दिस इज ब्राजील पार्ट नहीं है, इंडिया, यूएसए, ऑस्ट्रेलिया इज अ पार्ट। वर्ल्ड टेलीकम्युनिकेशन स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन असेंबली किस कंट्री ने होस्ट की थी, होस्टेड बाय इंडिया। पीएम नरेंद्र मोदी इनॉग्रेटेड इंडियाज फर्स्ट मॉडर्न काउ शेल्टर पावर्ड बायो सीएनजी इन ग्वालियर। First state in the country to declare indigenous cow breeds as Raj Mata, it is Maharashtra. Which country has become the world's fourth largest economy after crossing 700 billion in foreign exchange reserves? This is absolutely India. Country's widest railroad bridge will be conducted on the river Ganga. GitHub report के अकॉर्डिंग हमें बताना है कौन सा स्टेटमेंट फॉल्स है। इंडिया सेकेंड रैंक इन adopting AI, absolutely correct. USA rank first, so none of the statement is false. Where in India first Hindi literature museum is being established in Uttar Pradesh? Correct answer है हमारा वाराणसी। First Indian woman to reach the summit of Mount Choyo on the Nepal-Tibet border, this is Sheetal Raj. What rank Patna secured among the top 15 cities in the country for innovation in cleanliness by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs? So the rank of Patna is 9th. NTPC has established the world's highest green hydrogen refueling station at Leh. Which state launched the Citizen Sentinel mobile app for easy reporting of traffic violation? Now this app has been released by Kerala. 21st Divya Kala Mela dedicated to differently abled persons was organized in Jabalpur. Third state in India to start a caste survey is Telangana. India's military intelligence Martyrs Park has been inaugurated in Pune. The state government announced allowing women 1 day of earned leave in both government and private sector. This is Odisha. Mexico's first female president, Claudia Sheinbaum. The famous tennis player who has retired after winning 22 Grand Slams. Who is the player? So he is Rafael Nadal. Chagos Archipelago, it was handed over by UK to Mauritius. It is now under Mauritius. Which scientists do not receive the Nobel Prize in Economics for 2024? Hinayan Hidankyo. He received the Nobel Prize in Peace. Now, which term relates to survivor of 1945 atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki? This is Hibakusha. UN Biodiversity Conference, it was held in Cali, California. Absolutely correct. No, it was not held in Cali, California. 36 नंबर का यहाँ पे हमारा कोई भी आंसर करेक्ट नहीं है, ठीक है। आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताओगे अबाउट द UN बायोडाइवर्सिटी कॉन्फ्रेंस। Who is the youngest mountaineer to conquer all 14 peaks of the world at the age of 18? That is Kamya Karthikeyan. Okay. No, the youngest person is Nima Rinji. Next is which country recently refused to join China's Belt and Road Initiative? Brazil. Who became the country's first member of parliament to complete the Iron Man challenge? This is Tejasvi Surya. First, which country topped the first Global Nature Conservation Index? So it was topped by Luxembourg. 69th member country of the Asian Development Bank is Israel. Now Fraser Institute of Economic Freedom Index 2024 के अकॉर्डिंग हमें बताना है कौन से स्टेटमेंट फॉल्स हैं। सो यहाँ पे सारे स्टेटमेंट ट्रू हैं, सो नन ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट इज फॉल्स। वर्ल्ड फूड डे इज सेलिब्रेटेड on 16th October. Who has been appointed as the first female Director General of the Armed Forces of the Medical Services? And this question is important. Correct answer हो जाएगा हमारा आरती सरीन। इंडियन एम्बेसडर्स के बारे में यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन है, हमें बताना है करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट। सो राजीव कुमार सिंगला फ्रांस के लिए अपॉइंट हुए हैं एंड अजीत विनायक गुप्ता जर्मनी के एम्बेसडर अपॉइंट हुए हैं। सो बोथ ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट्स हियर आर ट्रू। नेटो के रिगार्डिंग है, नेटो वॉज फॉर्म्ड इन द ईयर 1949, ये आपको ध्यान रखना है। मार्क रूटे हैज बीन अपॉइंटेड एज नेटो सेक्रेटरी जनरल, तो यहाँ पे हमारा स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट है। स्वीडन न्यूएस मेंबर है, ये भी करेक्ट है, सो नन ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग। फर्स्ट चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ यूनाइटेड यूनियन टेरिटरी ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर इज उमर अब्दुल्ला, who became the ninth chairperson of the National Women's Commission. This is Vijaya Kishore Rahatkar. Next is which country will host the ISSF Shooting Sports Federation World Junior World Cup of 2025? This is India. Which state topped the All India Forest Sports Competition? This is Chhattisgarh. Let's now move to the 16th set. And the project Strawberry is related to secret project of OpenAI. In which state have 10,000 people laid down arms and joined the mainstream recently after the peace agreement? This is Tripura. Now, next is about the Supreme Court's new flag and symbols. The President Draupadi Murmu unveiled the new flag and symbol on the occasion of Supreme Court's 75th anniversary. We have to tell the correct statement here. So the flag includes Ashok Chakra, Supreme Court building, Constitution book, absolutely correct. The Ashok Chakra represents the Dharma or the law. All of the given statement here are correct. Semicon India 2024 conference was held at Noida. The Order of the Excellence is the highest civilian award of which country and was awarded to PM Modi? So the Order of Excellence is the highest award of Guyana. Which mobile app was launched by Union Fisheries and Dairy Minister Rajiv Ranjan Singh from the ICAR Central Institute of Freshwater Aquaculture? This is Rangeen Machli. Which city topped the Clean Air Survey 2024? This is Surat. Which port will be the largest container port in India? This is the Vadhavan port. Next, central government approved the foreign direct investment for the merger of Singapore Airlines with which company? This is Vistara Air. Now this is about the DRDO successfully launching the Agni 4 missile. Now this is nuclear capable, obviously, range 4000 km, yes, and payload capacity is 17,000 kg. The false statement is being asked, तो यहाँ पे कोई भी statement हमारा false नहीं है, so D will be the answer. Which district of Rajasthan a viral warfare exercise held to assess pandemic preparedness under the National Health Mission? This was the state in the district of Ajmer in Rajasthan. Fifth edition of Al Naja joint military exercise conducted between India and Oman. Important exercise है, नाम आप याद रखना इसका. Which Indian company became the first to earn rupees, पता नहीं, the text is missing, dash lakh crore revenue. So the name of the company is Reliance Industries. India's first joint commanders conference was held in Lucknow. Narendra Modi became the first Indian Prime Minister to visit which country in September 2024? This is Brunei. So International Solar Alliance के regarding question है. COP21 Paris 2015 में establish हुई थी. Parag became the 100th member, Nepal became the 101st member. So it seems to me that सारे question यहाँ पे हमारे correct हैं. Yes, correct statement है. तो सभी statement यहाँ पे हमारे correct हैं. World's second largest diamond was discovered in which African country? Botswana. Which company topped the Time Magazine 2024 list of the world's best companies? Apple. International Literacy Day is observed on 8 September. President of the International Hockey Federation is Mohammad Tayyab Ikram. 18th Summer Paralympics 2028 ka, it will be held in Los Angeles. Which Indian writer received the Singapore Literature Award for the English short story 9 Yard Saris? So this is important. Correct answer is Prashanti Ram. Which state topped the Urban Governance Index of 2024? This is Kerala. The state deciding to allow killing nilgai and wild boar to curb their menace. This is Bihar. The country plans to kill 200 elephants to provide food to communities facing severe famine after drought. So what is the name of the country? So this is Zimbabwe. In which country a pager attack take place, killing 9 and injuring around 3,000 people? This is Lebanon. Which Indian cities will India Paramrudra supercomputer not be deployed? Hyderabad. The 6th Quad Summit in USA was held at Delaware. Okay. Next is, no, not Delaware, but New York. सॉरी डेलवेयर ही है, यहाँ पे कंफ्यूजन हो गया था मुझे, डेलवेयर इज करेक्ट. Which country became the third most powerful in the Asia Power Index? So this is India. चंद्रयान 4 मिशन के बारे में क्वेश्चन है, हमें बताना है करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट. तो सक्सेसफुल लैंडिंग ऑन मून एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट, सारे के सारे स्टेटमेंट यहाँ पे करेक्ट हैं. आप स्टेटमेंट्स एक बार पढ़ लेना. Who was chosen as the host and chairperson of the 16th Assembly of Asian Organization of Supreme Audit Institution for 2024 to 27? This is गिरीश चंद्र मुर्मू. बायो राइट स्कीम के रिगार्डिंग क्वेश्चन है, हमें बताना है फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट. यहाँ पे जितने स्टेटमेंट दिए हैं वो सारे के सारे करेक्ट हैं. सो नन ऑफ द अबव हमारा यहाँ पे सही आंसर है, बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट गिवन इज ट्रू. नेक्स्ट इज, हमें बताना है यहाँ पे फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट अबाउट द ग्लोबल साइबर सिक्योरिटी इंडेक्स. 46 कंट्रीज इंक्लूडिंग इंडिया आर इन टियर 1 एंड द रोल मॉडलिंग कैटेगरी. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट है. इंडेक्स बेस्ड है, इवेल्युएशन ऑफ 5 पिलर्स. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट है ये भी हमारा. सो यहाँ पे कोई भी स्टेटमेंट हमारा इनकरेक्ट नहीं है. विच ऑस्ट्रेलियन यूनिवर्सिटी रिसेंटली ओपन इट्स फर्स्ट ग्लोबल सेंटर इन दिल्ली? दिस इज द यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ सिडनी. नेक्स्ट है, फर्स्ट फीमेल pilot to fly the Tejas fighter aircraft. This is Mohana Singh. Which Olympic medalist appointed as the brand ambassador of the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways? And it becomes an important question. Correct answer is Manu Bhaker. Central Cabinet approved the report of High Level Committee chaired by whom on the topic One Nation and One Election? This is Ramnath Kovind. Where was the world's tallest 140 feet bamboo tower inaugurated? This is Bemetara in Chhattisgarh. Which state chief minister launched the new CM Saath scheme to assist students in the higher education? This is Tripura. Where Union Minister Nitin Gadkari inaugurated the Oxygen Bird Park? So this is in Nagpur. According to the report issued by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, which state tops the list of atrocities against the scheduled caste? This is Uttar Pradesh. Now Mankidia community पे ये क्वेश्चन है. मनकीडिया कम्युनिटी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमारा इज अ ग्रुप, पीवीटीजी ग्रुप इन ओडिशा. करेक्ट. ओडिशा इज हाईएस्ट नंबर ऑफ पीवीटीजी, ये भी हमारा करेक्ट है. नेक्स्ट है मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स एज क्लासिफाइड 75 ट्राइबल ग्रुप्स, ये भी हमारा करेक्ट है. हमें यहाँ पे बताया गया है फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट. सो करेक्ट हमारा होगा, कोई भी यहाँ पे स्टेटमेंट हमारा फॉल्स नहीं है. According to the Prime Minister Economic Advisory Council report, which state contributed the highest share to the India's GDP in 2023-24? So this is Maharashtra. Next is, what mission was launched by SpaceX aiming to perform the world's first private spacewalk? So this is an important question. Answer is Polaris Dawn. Which Southeast Asian country recently became the first to legally recognize same-sex marriage? This is Thailand. Next is, consider the following statement about the World Intellectual Property Organization WIPO Global Innovation Index of 2024. So इसमें हमें बताना है which of the following statement is correct. स्विट्जरलैंड का फर्स्ट रैंक है, इंडिया का 39th रैंक है, एंड WIPO का was established in the year 1967 in Geneva. All of the statement given here is true. World Tourism Day celebration ये कब हुई थी? ये हुई थी हमारे 27 सितंबर को. Now next is, which former shooter elected president of the Asian Olympic Council for period of 2024 to 2028? So Raja Randhir Singh has been selected. Which country hosted the 45th Chess Olympiad when India got gold medal in both men's and women's category? So it was held in Hungary. Which actor was chosen for Dada Saheb Phalke Lifetime Achievement Award for 2022? So this is Mithun Chakrabarti. Next is हमारा set number 17, that is related to the union budget. Now let us see. When was the second budget of the Modi's government third term presented by the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman? 1st Feb 2025. How many engines of growth are highlighted in the budget presented by the Finance Minister? There are 4. Theme of Union budget is Sabka Vishwas. The budget presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is what number in a sequence of the presented budgets? This is the 8th budget. What is the estimated total expenditure? So it is 50,65,345 crores. What is the estimated revenue receipt? This is 34,20,409 crore. What is the estimated fiscal deficit? This is 15,68,936 crore. Estimated revenue deficit is 5,23,826 crore. What percentage of GDP is the fiscal deficit estimated to be? So this is estimated to be at 4.4%. What percentage of GDP is the revenue deficit estimated to be? This is 1.5%. What percentage of GDP is the primary deficit estimated to be? This is 0.8%. What percentage of the GDP is the effective revenue deficit estimated to be? It is 0.3%. The estimated primary deficit was 2,92,598 crore. The amount allocated for the defense expenditure is 4,91,732 crore. Education expenditure के लिए the highest allocated money is 1,28,650 crore. The budget allocated for rural development expenditure in budget 2025-26 is 2,66,817 crore. Next is the budget allocated for urban development expenditure in budget is around 96,777 crore. Next is among the four highlighted engine, the first engine is related to which sector? It is related to agriculture sector. Agriculture sector chosen as the first engine. How many districts were included to increase in the agriculture productivity? So in totality, 100 districts are to be included. Newly announced Kisan credit card loan under union budget has been increased from 3 lakh to rupees 5 lakhs. A Makhana board is going to be established in Bihar. The establishment of a urea plant was announced in which state? So urea plant will be established in Assam. 4 engines highlighted for Viksit Bharat budget. The second engine is related to which sector? It is related to MSME. First one was for agriculture, second one is for MSME. New announced loan cover to MSMEs is 10 crores. In which state the National Food Technology Institute will be established? So it is going to be established in Bihar. The third engine is related to investment. So Pehla pillar is related to agriculture. Second engine is related to MSMEs. Third engine is related to investment. Next is how many new destinations were announced to be included in the Udan Regional Connectivity Scheme? So 120. How many daycare cancer center does Government of India plan to open in 2025-26? So total of 200 centers. Increased FDI limit in the insurance sector announced in the budget 2025-26 is it is around 100%. Income tax अब क्या है up to 12 lakh it is 0%. Tax deduction for senior citizen has been increased from 50,000 to how many? So 50,000 से इसको बढ़ा के कर दिया गया है 1 lakh. The annual threshold for the TDS or rental income has increased from 2.4 lakh to 6 lakh. This time in the budget, the time limit for filing the income tax return has been increased from 2 years to 4 years. Under which year was the Jal Jeevan Mission extended? So ये extend हमारा किया गया है 2028 तक. जल जीवन मिशन के लिए how much money has been allocated? तो 67,000 करोड़. ज्ञान भारतम मिशन का मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? द ऑब्जेक्टिव इज टू प्रिजर्वेशन एंड डॉक्यूमेंटेशन ऑफ 1 करोड़ मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट्स. डीप ओशन मिशन के लिए कितना अमाउंट एलोकेट हुआ है? सो 600 करोड़. इन विच स्टेट अ ग्रीन फील्ड एयरपोर्ट विल बी एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन बिहार. मनरेगा स्कीम के लिए द अमाउंट एलोकेटेड इज 86,000 करोड़. Main focus in the agricultural sector is increasing the agricultural productivity and improving the farmers' income. Atmanirbhar Bharat focuses on which pulses? So it focuses on Tur, Urad and Masoor. How many life-saving drugs were announced to be fully exempted from the custom duty in the budget? So this is 36. What is the announced cost for establishing a new center for excellence to promote AI in the education sector? This is 500 crores. Under the nuclear energy mission, by which year has the central government set the target of producing at least 100 gigawatt of nuclear energy. So this is by 2047. Which digital integrated platform announced to promote the international trade? So the platform's name is Bharat Trade Net. Which bill is proposed to decriminalize over 100 provision as per the budget 2025-26? It is Jan Vishwas bill. How many $1 million has India contributed to the United Nations budget for 2025? This is $37.64 million. Which mission was announced by the finance minister to develop foundational geospatial infrastructure and data? This is National Geospatial Mission. Now, union budget, it basically focuses on which groups? So it basically focuses on poor, youth, farmers and women. According to the data released by the union budget, which sector will receive the highest expenditure in 2025-26? This is defense sector. Now let us complete our last set, that is related to economic survey, and then all of the questions of this 900 questions of Eduteria will be covered. Economic survey कब present हुआ था? So economic survey is presented on 31st January, one day before the annual budget. In how many chapters is economic survey divided? Divided into 13 chapters. Estimated real GDP growth rate for India for the fiscal year 2025 is 6.4%. Inflation rate in 2024 has decreased from 5.4% to 4.9%. What is the percentage growth recorded in insurance premiums? Percentage growth rate is 7.7%. Growth percent in the pension sector is around 16%. Percentage growth recorded in the export is around 6%. Growth percentage recorded in the services sector is at around 11.6%. India's rank globally in export of information and services is second, which is very much important. What was India's foreign exchange reserves in billion US dollars? So it was around 640.3. Estimated inflation rate for financial year 26 is around 4%. How many kilometers of national highway were constructed in the fiscal year 24? So 5,853. What is the annual growth percentage of renewable energy capacity? It is around 15.8%. Growth percentage recording in the automobile sector is around 12.5%. What was the unemployment rate in unemployment rate? So 3.2% unemployment rate था. इसके अलावा अगर मैं बात करूं, what is the net contribution to the employees provident fund organization? This is around 131 lakhs. Now, next is, what was the total insurance premium amount in fiscal year 2024? So it was around 11.2 lakh crore. According to the Mercer CFA Institute Global Pension Index, what was India's overall score in 2024? So India का score था 44. Next है हमारा question number 19th. Now this question is, according to the economic survey, what is the growth percentage in pension subscriber under the National Pension and the Atal Pension Yojana as compared to 23? So the actual growth rate is around 16%. ठीक है. Next है, on which date did the central government approve the UPS for government employees? It is around 24th August. Unified pension scheme के according, what percentage of average basic pay of the last 12 months will be given as pension before retirement? So it is 50%. How many years of government service is mandatory to avail the scheme? 25 years. Minimum pension amount fixed under the unified pension scheme is around 10,000 per month. How many years of service are required to get the minimum pension of 10,000? It is 10 years. What is India's rank in the global cement production? So India's rank is second. What is India's railways global rank in terms of the railway network size? This is around 4th. Next is, NPA in the banking system has decreased to a 12-year low of 2.6%. We have to tell the correct statement here. So absolutely correct है. Agriculture की growth rate 3.8% है. Food inflation as per the CPI index is 7.5. All of the statement here are correct. By 31st December, how many investors were there in the capital market? 132 million. Now incorrect statement हमें बताना है. नाउ इंडियाज एवरेज एज इज 29 ईयर्स, दिस इज रॉन्ग। इसके अलावा दोनों के दोनों स्टेटमेंट हमारे सही हैं, सो फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट हमारा ओनली 1 है। शेयर ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर इन एम्प्लॉयमेंट is around 46.1%. Estimated size of the gig workforce by 2029-30 is around 235 million. Estimated number of NRIs is around 32 million. By when is India's digital economy expected to cross 1 trillion US dollar? It is 2025. Which renewable energy sector provides maximum employment in India? This is hydropower. What is the average monthly per capita expenditure in rural and urban India respectively? This is around 4,122 and 6,996. We have to tell now the correct statement. So 363.6 million Ayushman cards have been issued. Absolutely correct. 49% is our women, and Uttarakhand government has launched the e-Swasth Dham portal. All of the given statement here are absolutely correct. Jal Jeevan campaign focusing on rainwater harvesting mentioned in economic survey is associated with which state? Important question है, correct answer है हमारा छत्तीसगढ़. Descending order of the installed production capacity in India, तो सबसे ज़्यादा इंडिया में dominant है solar, then wind, hydro and then gas. Value of India's agri-food exports including the processed food is around 46.44 billion. Which are the top 3 performing state in agriculture and allied sector? This is Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. What was India's foreign debt as of September 2024? It was around 711.8 billion. India's rank in the foreign exchange is around 4th. When will India become a $5 trillion economy? Important question है. Correct answer इसका 2027-28 तक. Now cement में India is second largest. This is absolutely correct. So 1 का A हमारा correct है. तो यहाँ से हम आंसर पे आ गए. टेक्सटाइल में India is the 6th largest and pharmaceuticals में 3rd largest. These ranks are important. So आपको ये पता होना चाहिए. How many people are employed by the MSMEs? So 232 millions. Next we have to tell the correct statement. यहाँ पे so primary level dropout 1.9% है. Upper primary level dropout 5.2% है. Secondary level 14.1% है. ठीक है. So all of the statement here are correct. How many kilometers of road have been completed under the Prime Minister Gram Sadak Yojana? So around 7,70,983 kilometers. Which portal has been launched by the Central Groundwater Authority for water management and regulating of groundwater resources? This is Bhuneer portal. What was the total telecom density? It was around 84%. How many operational waterways are there in India? Important question बन जाता है. So 26 operational waterways है. So with this we are done with around 900 questions that were there in around 18 sets. तो 18 sets में हर set में 50 question. So कितना हुआ हमारा 900 questions we have already solved. अगर आपने वीडियो को यहाँ तक देखा है तो वीडियो को लाइक ज़रूर करना, कमेंट करके बताना वीडियो कैसी लगी, एंड डू सब्सक्राइब द चैनल. सो थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग. एंड आप प्लेलिस्ट सेक्शन विजिट कर सकते हैं. प्लेलिस्ट सेक्शन में आपको आपके बेनिफिट के हिसाब से बहुत सारी अलग अलग सब्जेक्ट्स पे प्लेलिस्ट अवेलेबल है. सो टिल देन कीप स्टडिंग एंड थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग.